My name is Dean Berg. I'm with Path to a Green Home. I live in Beverly, but as Judith knows, I spend about half of my week at Starbucks in Marblehead, so I feel like Marblehead is my second home, and I'm pleased to be here, and thank you, Judith, for inviting me to speak. So let's dive in. As you can imagine, today we're going to talk about our homes as it relates to sustainability and climate change. So we came up with the idea of we need to create what we now call a home sustainability plan. So it has become a roadmap, it has become our guide. So as we go into the next phase of our remodel, we know what the different options are, we know what the cost benefit is on those different options, and it really helps us and really guides us into the next remodeling phase. So it includes three primary things. First and foremost, it takes an impartial view of all of the resources that come into and go out of our home. Those 5 things that I've been talking about. And it really looks at them in a side-by-side manner. It looks at them from a relative, comparable type of a view. So we can see, oh, this is how much our oil is emitting and impacting climate. This is how much our water is impacting climate. This is how much our food waste, or this is how much our product waste is impacting climate. We can look at that in a side-by-side manner. Secondarily, I'm sure you're imagining this now, is personalized to our home. And it's not only personalized to our home, but it's also personalized to our lifestyle. So there are certain things that we do within our home, right? The comfort we keep, the food habits we have. As you live in your home, you have a lifestyle within your home. If we were to sell our home tomorrow, somebody else would move in and they would potentially have a very different lifestyle than we do. So this plan is really personalized not only to our home, but how we live and our lifestyle within our home as well. The third thing is that the plan includes a financial foundation and a financial component. So as we look at different resources within our home, and this is, by the way, this is not our home, this is from a different sustainability plan. And it's just looking at one of their resources, which is oil. They also were heating with oil. And you can see, well, actually it's kind of small. So on the left-hand axis, you see metric tons of CO2 emissions. So you can see their current state. You can see what they could reduce that to with some lifestyle changes. You can see what they would reduce that to with some medium investment. And you can see what they could reduce that to with some major investments. So by looking at the hogs within your home, applying a cost to reduce those or to mitigate those, you start to get a cost-benefit kind of an analysis. Now, this is just in one resource. As you look at the home across all 5 of those resources, you can really see where it makes the most sense to apply your time or apply your money to get the biggest benefit. Does that make sense? Okay. So, just to start to wrap up here. So, we've gone through this process on the first part of our home. We developed the home sustainability plan as a part of that process so that as we roll into the next phase of remodeling, it's a little bit easier and less stressful. For those of you that are do-it-yourselfers out there, please visit pathtoagreenhome.com. We've got a lot of good information out there. This is certainly something you can do yourself. I want to share as much of the research and the knowledge that I've gained over the last 6 to 7 years as I've gone through this with others. If you're not a do-it-yourselfer, this has become our flagship product now at Path to a Green Home. And